Did you know that November 2026 could change the way you get your MOT forever? If you're a driver in the UK, the updates coming this month will affect every single one of you. Stay with me because what I'm about to share could save you time, money, and a lot of headache. Hello and welcome back to UK State Pension with David. I'm David, and today we're diving into something that affects millions of drivers across the United Kingdom. The MOT system is getting its biggest overhaul in years, and these changes are arriving this November 2026. Whether you drive a petrol car, a diesel, an electric vehicle, or even a classic motor, these updates will impact you directly. So let's break down exactly what's changing, why it matters, and what you need to do to stay on the right side of the law. First, let's talk about the digital MOT certificate. From November 2026, paper MOT certificates are being phased out completely. Everything will be digital and stored on the DVLA database. This means no more worrying about losing that little piece of paper or forgetting to put it in your glove box. Your MOT status will be accessible online anytime through the government website. You'll just need your vehicle registration number, and you can check your MOT history, expiry date, and even past advisory notes. This is brilliant for transparency, but it also means there's no excuse for driving without a valid MOT because enforcement cameras and police can now check your status instantly. Next up, stricter emission standards are being introduced. The government is cracking down harder on vehicles that produce excessive emissions, especially diesel cars. If your vehicle fails the new emission tests, you won't pass your MOT. This is part of the UK's commitment to reaching net zero by 2050. Older diesel vehicles, particularly those registered before 2015, are most at risk. The new testing equipment will measure particulate matter and nitrogen oxide levels more accurately. If your car is borderline, now is the time to get it serviced, clean your diesel particulate filter, and make sure your exhaust system is in top condition. Ignoring this could mean a failed MOT and costly repairs. Another major change is the introduction of electric vehicle-specific checks. As more drivers switch to electric cars, the MOT system is adapting. From November 2026, EVs will undergo checks on their battery health, charging systems, and electrical safety features. Until now, EVs have had a relatively easy ride through MOTs because they don't have exhausts or traditional engines. But with more EVs on the road and some of them aging, the DVSA wants to ensure safety standards are maintained. If you own an electric vehicle, make sure your charging cables, connectors, and battery management systems are regularly inspected before your MOT. Now let's discuss the updated headlight and visibility rules. Headlight technology has advanced rapidly with LED and adaptive lighting systems becoming standard. The new MOT rules will check whether these advanced systems are functioning correctly. If your automatic headlights, self-leveling features, or LED bulbs are faulty, your car will fail. Also, windscreen damage rules are getting stricter. Any crack or chip larger than 10 millimeters in the driver's line of vision will result in an automatic fail. Make sure you get those small chips repaired before they spread, because a replacement windscreen can cost hundreds of pounds. Another significant update involves the advisory notice system. Previously, MOT testers could give advisory warnings about issues that weren't serious enough to cause a failure. From November 2026, these advisories will be categorized more clearly into minor, major, and dangerous defects. A dangerous defect means you cannot legally drive the vehicle away from the test center. A major defect is a fail, and a minor defect is noted but doesn't affect your pass. This three-tier system gives drivers much clearer guidance on what needs immediate attention and what can wait. It also means garages will have less room for interpretation, which should reduce disputes. There's also a change in how soon you can get your MOT done before it expires. Currently, you can take your car for an MOT up to 1 month before the expiry date and still keep the same renewal month. From November 2026, this window may be extended slightly to give drivers more flexibility, especially around busy periods. This is great news because it means you can plan your MOT around your schedule without losing any time on your certificate. For classic car owners, there's good news and bad news. Vehicles over 40 years old are still exempt from needing an MOT, but the government is reviewing whether this exemption should continue given the rising number of historic vehicles on the road. While nothing is changing this November, it's worth keeping an eye on future consultations. If you own a classic, make sure it's still roadworthy, even if it's exempt, because you're still legally responsible for its safety. Let's talk about costs. MOT prices are not changing dramatically, but some test centers may charge more due to the additional checks required for electric vehicles and advanced safety systems. The maximum fee for a standard car MOT remains capped by the government, currently at £54.85, but always shop around and read reviews before choosing a test center. A cheaper MOT isn't always better if the quality of the inspection is poor. One more thing drivers need to know is about the new online booking and reminder system. The DVSA is launching an improved digital platform where you can book your MOT, receive reminders via email or text, and even access a list of approved test centers in your area. This system will be fully integrated with your vehicle record, making it easier than ever to stay on top of your MOT obligations. You can opt in for reminders, and I highly recommend doing so because forgetting your MOT can result in fines up to £1,000 and potentially invalidate your insurance. Finally, let's address what happens if you fail. If your vehicle fails its MOT, you have up to 10 working days to get it retested for free, but only if the original test center does the retest and only for the items that failed. After 10 days, you'll need to pay for a full MOT again. The new system will email you a detailed breakdown of everything that failed and what needs fixing, so there's complete transparency. Use this information to get quotes from mechanics and avoid being overcharged. So there you have it, everything you need to know about the big MOT system updates arriving this November 2026. From digital certificates to stricter emissions, electric vehicle checks, clearer defect categories, and better online services. These changes are designed to make the roads safer and the process more transparent. My advice is simple. Don't wait until the last minute. Book your MOT early, get your car serviced beforehand, and address any advisories from previous tests. Being proactive will save you money and stress. If you found this information helpful, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to UK State Pension with David for more updates on everything that affects your life here in the United Kingdom. Drop a comment below if you have any questions or share your own MOT experiences. I'm David, and I'll see you in the next one. Drive safe and stay informed.